Welcome back for part 2 of the Seymour Duncan Convertible Amp Preamp Module series. Today I'm going to be discussing the Presence Module and the Cascode Module. They're similar but different. Now obviously they came up with this Presence Module because they wanted to give the amp more presence. As you can see here, it says bright and up front. So I guess they were trying to emulate amps that have presence controls on them. And here's the schematic that I have for this module. It's basically one triode feeding another, and there's a bunch of capacitors and resistors and stuff in there to accomplish what they wanted to accomplish as far as getting more presence out of the amp. I don't claim to be an expert on understanding all these circuits. I just know like the really basics. Anyways, now I have discovered in my research over the years that there was actually two different versions of the Presence module. There are two different schematics, so at some point they changed the module for some reason. And I don't know if one is any better or worse than the other or why they made the changes. I just know that they made the changes. Now, the Cascode Module schematic looks like so. And this is basically a circuit that has a grounded cathode followed by a grounded triode. It emphasizes the highs and it acts sort of like a pentode but is quieter. So I guess it's sort of their way of trying to emulate an amp like a Gibson that would have a, I forget what it is a EF86 or something on the input, which is a pentode. So I think they were trying to give convertible owners a way to sort of emulate a Gibson amp. So I've used both these modules. I personally prefer the Cascode. Notice here it says bright, crisp top end versus bright and up front on the Presence module. So they're very similar, but yet they're different. So the Presence modules, they're not that hard to find. The Cascode modules, these are rather difficult to find. I was looking for this one for a while. I believe I pretty much bought all these ones off eBay. Although, I don't know, this might have come with my amp when I got it. I don't remember. That's like almost 15 years ago now. But I prefer the Cascode module over the Presence module. I don't like super bright amps, so you know, to each his own. So anyways, that'll conclude episode number 2 here. Episode 3 will be coming up next.